Thank you to Matt Murnaugh. I had a wonderful time. A lot of things I want to say, but boy, the thing I didn't think I would be saying is that Toronto has gotten very, very cool. And now, when you've got a person from Vancouver telling you that the evil center of the empire, Toronto the good, Toronto has gotten very good, okay? And it's going to get out there. We're writing an article for Cannabis Culture magazine about this very event, but more importantly about Matt Murnaugh's going to start doing that bus thing regularly in the summer. I'm sure it'll be a sold-out thing. I'm sure it'll be a phenomena that puts Toronto on a certain kind of Canna-tourism map. And I must say, I want to thank my hosts, Matt Murnaugh and G13 and Clandestiny and the Hot Box Cafe and the Kindred Cafe and Up and Smoke, because that was an awesome tour. No one's ever had a tour like that in Vancouver. There's been nothing like that in Vancouver, and it went off without a hitch, and we were on global television. I couldn't believe what I was saying on global national news. I was saying it wasn't just local, they put it all across the country, that bus trip. And so, what do they film? We get to Up and Smoke, and there's the smoking honor guard out front as we go in. And then they film us inside smoking and having a good time. And then we go out, and the honor guard is smoking away 20 people on the main street. So then they bring me beside the magic bus on this global national news, and I couldn't believe it. I'm thinking, oh my God. So they get me saying, what do you think about this? I think, wow, this is so amazing here in Hamilton. I said, even in Vancouver, we don't stand around and smoke on the street. I said, they're like totally hardcore here. I said, this is like the hippest place in Canada. So that's how it ends. This is the hippest place in Canada. So it's on the national news. Everybody knows the secret is out of the bag. Okay, so I'm hoping that turns out to be a good thing, because there's 6 compassion clubs in Toronto. That's remarkable. 6 really, big compassion clubs serving a lot of people. And this is now we've got 5 stores in this community in the Greater Toronto area. I'm going to include Hamilton that briefly. That and they're all in different themes. The Hot Box Cafe is like a 60s retro feeling, right? Clandestiny is like a new age Earth Mother kind of feel. The Kindred Cafe is that upscale, intimate, moonlit evening kind of thing going on. It's a beautiful place there. Up and Smoke Cafe is like hardcore working class art, for against the man type of thing out there. And G13 is like the church of the universe. Everything is groovy in the weeds downstairs type of operation. So all 5 of them have their own distinct character and theme, and that is so perfect for the Americans who want to come up for that kind of experience. I've had the most wonderful, and if I'm on TV saying, this is so cool, man, and I thought I'd seen everything. But this is really, really cool, and Toronto's on the crest of something really important and really great. And before I move on to some other wonderful things, I just want to say that is the best news I have seen in a long time, the progress that's been made in the Toronto area. So everybody clap for the Toronto people, especially the Vancouver people here. Gotta pay their props. I don't know, it's also possible people like Hillary, because there's people that developed all their skills in Amsterdam and Vancouver like Hillary, maybe moving here, and who knows what kind of energy gets spun off. So maybe it's all one big energy. It was wonderful hearing the woman who started G13 saying I inspired her, because that is working then. So what happens in one community when we face some repression percolates up in other communities, so that it can never be stopped. And it's just a temporary setback in a community, but the movement as a whole moves further and further ahead. I wanted to say that the heartfelt stories I heard from the women in the circle, I mean, it's remarkable to hear that kind of pain and sensitivity about what prohibition's done to just ordinary people. But the wonderful thing that you have to conclude is that here we are, the pain and the trauma didn't defeat us, didn't defeat these women. It made them activists, it made them indignant, it made them recognize that, oh my God, this must be happening to thousands, hundreds of thousands of women, probably millions of women around the world. And I can assure you, probably in many, many worse ways. And yet here we are in this enlightened environment where we've got these cafes, and we've got these compassion clubs, but we've got intrusive children's aid society even threatening to take away our children at the same time. So on one hand we have advances, but on one hand the community, parts of it are deadly pitted against us to destroy. I can't think of anything more traumatizing to the spirit and willingness to live even than to have someone take away your child. That is striking to the very core of our humanity, to threaten to change your language by force, to take away your children, or to indoctrinate you. And the Children's Aid Societies, I mean, if you think about what they said to the Goodwins, if both of you are smoking pot around your child, it makes you an incompetent parent. Well, I've never heard that said at any picnic where everybody's drinking beer and the kids are running around playing frisbee. What, did all those parents become incompetent now? They're drinking beer, or all the prescription drug use. And here's the great irony, is that 5% of all the boys in this country are on Ritalin. They're already drugged up, but by the state and by parents, and nobody cares. We've got this phenomenon, this epidemic. 10-year-old boys, 5% of this country's 10-year-old boys are on Ritalin in schools. And that is what I believe prepares them for methamphetamine use later, because Ritalin is an amphetamine, and other drugs. And nothing is said about that. Oh, I'm going to just segue, because all the crazy bullshit they tell us. One of the things they say when they raid people's homes is, oh, these children are growing up around molds and mildews. I just want you to know, the most common place to find hazardous molds and mildews are in schools that are old, and hospitals that are old, where vulnerable people are, and where our children are, and nothing is ever done about that. I have never seen anybody in these institutions punished when mold and mildew proliferates through the air conditioning system, through the ductwork, through walls that have leakage, and this has happened all across Canada for 20, 25 years. They have to close schools finally when the absolute asthma levels go through the roof in that school. So the hypocrisy that we're to be held to this impossible standard while the rest of society is degrading. I myself have a bit of a problem, you might have heard. Now, but I just want to let you know, I'm having the time of my life. People worry about, are you stressed out? I'm not stressed out. I'm really not. I don't worry about such things. If I go to jail for the rest of my life, I'm sure it'll be interesting. That's all I know, is whatever happens, it'll be interesting. I don't worry about the future. I'm only concerned about what needs to be done right now. That's where I'm at right now. The future will answer that question one day when I'm there. But for now, I'm having a wonderful time working on cannabis culture, which doesn't mean I don't need help paying my lawyers. Don't misunderstand that. But essentially, I'm having a great time. I love working on cannabis culture. I love our movement. I've seen more unity and more activity in 6 months. And to make me feel that I'm part of a vibrant, expanding culture that doesn't take defeat, that doesn't even take a temporary battle that goes the wrong way negatively, that things are happening all over the planet. They legalized pot in Denver, isn't that amazing? A guy with $30,000 in a dream got an initiative on a ballot. Next thing you know, one of the largest cities in America votes to, yeah, we should all have legal pot. We should, on $30,000, that's amazing. There's a hidden sentiment that favors what we believe in all over America, all over Canada, in all sorts of communities. And all we need is one guy like that Mason Tavert in Denver, who's spending his $30,000 and causing a minor revolution in a city. Just one guy. The power of an individual to affect change is phenomenal. That's why I love hearing stories about a woman that says, Marc Henry inspired me to open a shop, because her shop is going to change history. I tell you who's going to definitely change history. Joey, Puff Mama, is going to change history. She's been the most amazing person, and she can do it all. She's not just a triple threat, but she's a quintuple threat. She's a great organizer, a great benefit organizer. I would like to say that she's raised more money on my behalf for my legal fees than any other single individual. Without question. She has raised more money than anybody in the whole world on my behalf. So I owe her tremendous gratitude. And not only that, though, so here's the great thing. She raises money for me, but at the same time, she's been expanding her business, opening a store, developing this incredible reputation. We're writing a 3-page story on her, because she's like the ultimate example for all women out there, how I can turn something you love into a business that's world class, that can inspire others, and can feed a revolution. She's literally feeding the revolution, and she's amazing. And I discovered, I wouldn't even know you like about 5 or 6 months. You existed before then, but you've just been like a meteor. You have been so out there in every possible way. And another thing, this is kind of a Valentine.